Welcome and thank you for joining me for Gently Does It today. The equipment you will need for today's workout is hand weights or an equivalent, a mat or a towel if you decide to stay and do the floor-based part of the session. And I've got a step board here, but you don't need any fancy kit. Either a chair or you may prefer, when we do the leg work, just to use the wall for balance. If you have any injuries, medical conditions, any underlying health issues, you'll need to get clearance from a medical practitioner before you join me for the workout. Welcome to the warm-up. All you'll need is just your body weight and a little bit of space. Let's take it into a march. So just nice and light through the feet, shoulders back. Draw the tummy in to give your back some support, nice and relaxed with the arms. Great job. 4, 3, we take a small step tap, so we take it step tap. So today's format, we have a warm-up which will mobilise and prepare the body. Then we move into, for our main today, an interval-based programme where we work your heart and we challenge your lungs and stamina, but at the same time we also tone through from head to toe. So just nice and easy with the steps. Start small, and now we add in a bicep curl. So the work that we do with the weights today after the warm-up you can do, just like I'm doing now, without any weight at all if you wish. Great. So now we take this to 2 steps to the side, no arms. 2 steps and back, lovely. And now I take that into a scoop. Brilliant. So anytime we do any sideways movement, if you prefer and you want to take the pressure off the hips, then 2 scoops will suffice. So 2 and 2 back. Yes, great. So you're going to keep that chest up. Fabulous. We take that 4, 3, 2, and now back into a single step. Brilliant. Roll those shoulders back and down. And now we go back into the bicep curl. Yes, so we're going shoulder to thigh. Great stuff. Brilliant. Now we turn the palms down and we go out and back. Out and back. Yes. So the palms are facing down and I'm taking the hands no higher than shoulder level. Brilliant. Now both arms together, so we go up and down. Yes. Great. Stay with that. 4 more to go. We take it 4, 3, brilliant, 2, and now you're going to walk to me. We walk forward and march, and then we walk it back, and then we hold and march. Brilliant. Walk to me, hold and march, walk it back, hold and march. Brilliant. Walk to me, hold and march, push, push. Tiny little presses, yeah? I'm not pushing too far overhead, just really mobilising through the shoulders. 4, 3, I walk back and march. Now my elbows are pushed back and I push back, release, push back, release. So I start to work through the back of the arms. Great. Fabulous. Now walk it forward and then we go for the push. Push. I start to push a little bit higher, yes? A little bit higher. I'm taking it for 4, 3, 2, and now I'm going to walk back and I push back, release again. Excellent. Really waking up through my posture muscles and my triceps. I take that 4, 3, good, 2, and then back into a step touch, so a step tap. Great. So at any time I can stay with this, but I'm going to start to lift the heels up towards my bottom. So I'm not going big with that, and if you feel that's really tight through the front of the legs, you don't have to lift the heels massively high. If you're comfortable, then you can go full range. You lift the heel as high as you like and as high as you can. But if not, just a little lift off the floor is great, because that's going to activate your hamstrings and your T glutes a little. And the shoulders are back and down. 4 more. We take it 4, 3, 2. Now let's go back into those scoops. So we just release the hips a little. Yes, we go again. Brilliant. 4 more. We take it 4, 3, 2, and now we march an upright row. So we lift and down. Yes, so those elbows are going out to the side. So again, if you do get any twinges, so your neck or your shoulder, just halfway up is great. We stay with this, we stay with this. 8 more, right here. We go in 8, 7, good job. 6, right here. 5, 4 more, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and now back to a step touch. So it's step tap. So now I'm going to bring the knees up in front, and it doesn't have to be a big lift. So right here is fine. But if you feel comfortable, you can lift the knee up to just about hip height, but take care not to lean back. If you're leaning back, don't lift so high. Brilliant. We go again. We take that 4, 3, excellent, 2, and now back to a march on the spot. So now take your feet just outside of hip width and we bend the knees and lift. Do you see how tentative I am with this? So that's just a small knee bend. For some of you that may be where you need to be. Others, you'll be able to sink back a little bit deeper. Keep the knees tracking forward. Breathe in as you come down. Breathe out as you come up. And if you don't need any back support, you can take the hands away. Great. So I'm breathing in as I sit back, breathing out as I come up. Lovely. We go again. So we take that back for 2 and lift for 2. Brilliant. And now we take heel techniques. Heel, heel. So I take the heels all the way out in front. Brilliant. 4 more to a hold. I take that 4, 3, 2, and now I'm going to hold. Toes up for some of you, some toes down. Push your bottom back, and of course you can use the side for balance if you want to. Take a stretch through the back of the legs. That's fantastic. Let's change sides. So toes down or up if you feel comfortable with that. Shoulders back. Brilliant. You can use the side for balance for this next stretch. So you can use a wall as a touch point, stretch this way, or if that's not for you, you can just bend the knees and tuck the tailbone under for a stretch through the front of the thigh. Excellent job. Let's change sides. So just bring that heel up towards your bottom, shoulders back and down. Relax all the way through the front of the thigh. Great stuff. And then you're going to take a stretch through the back of the arm. You don't have to push all the way up, just enough to feel that lengthening. And then we change, so feel that stretch through the back of the arm. How are you feeling so far? One leg forward, one leg back. So you should feel mobilised. Not hugely warm yet. And then we change. So you're going to push the heel back into the floor and bring the hands out behind you. Fantastic, coming for a march. So please take some water, and then for our main component, you'll need your hand weights. Take a drink and come back quickly. Here we go. So I would like you to join me in a step tap, and you're going to pull the shoulders back, and we're just going to reach and pull. So just a reminder of how you can control the intensity of your workout today. So right here, smaller is going to be way less intense. If I'm not going hard enough for you, you just make bigger steps. Great, so we're going for 8 more of these. So chest lifted, shoulders drawn back and down, pushing through the crown of the head. Great job. So these are your single step taps. And we're going to move them off the spot. Get ready, step tap and travel forward. 4, 3, and then we travel back. Brilliant. So step, travel forward, so you come all the way forwards. Brilliant, and then we travel back. Great, let's do that again. So travel forwards, in towards the screen, and then travel back. Beautiful. And travel forwards. Great job. And travel back. Super duper. Now 2 scoops to the side. So 1, 2, again. Brilliant. So just nice and easy, nice and relaxed, but we are starting to really focus on elevating your heart rate. Let's do 4 more sets of those. 4, and back, yes. 3, 2 more, we take it 2, 1 more time. All right, here we go then. Step touch travel forward. We go 4, 3, and then we take that back. Brilliant. Come forward again, so we take it 4, 3, and take that back. That's great. I'd like you to do 2 more sets like that, please. So okay, 4, 3, and take it back. Great. One more time. So 4, 3, and take it back. Lovely. So now you've got your 2 scoops to the side. So we take it 2 scoops. Again. Brilliant. 4 more. So then we're going to start to mix that up a little bit. Yes, we are. Here's a different move. You've got a box step. So we take it forward, back. So again, some of you might go bigger with that. Others, smaller steps. And if it catches your hips, just bring your feet in a little bit. Great. How about you walk to me? So we take it walk and march. Take it back. Walk and march. Bring it forwards. Walk and march. Take it back. Walk and march. Box step opposite leg. Goes forward, back. Brilliant. Again. 4 more. We take that 4, 3. So here's the change. Walk to me. Hold that and march. Walk it back. Hold that and march. Walk it forwards. Hold that and march. Walk it back. Hold that and march. 2 scoops. Go. 2. Yes. And back. Lovely. Stay with that. We're going again. So we take it 2 scoops. And back. Yeah. 2 scoops. Now step touch. Bring it forward. 4, 3. And then take that back. Yes. 2 scoops. 2. Yes. Go again. Brilliant. Step touch, bring it forwards. 4, 3, and then take it back. We're going to do that 1 more time and we'll start to work into your arms. Come forward, but we're going to keep your heart rate up. Take it back. Brilliant job. Now come for a march on the spot. Pick up your weights. Grab some water if you'd like. And then we keep the legs moving. That's really important. So we've got a bicep curl and down. Bicep curl and down. So remember, at any time, you can put the weights down. You can keep going with the weights. I'd really encourage you to keep your feet moving. Because when you've got your heart rate up and then you stand still, you can get just a little bit of a deficit in returning the blood to the heart for more oxygen. So you can get a little bit giddy, which is not a clever thing to do. So if you feel uncomfortable, don't just stand still. Just move around until you feel better, yes. Shoulders back, palms in. So lift, release. Brilliant. And this doesn't have to be coordinated. I've been stepping to a beat for many years. More years than I'm going to share with you. But it doesn't have to be like that, yes? Again, so we're going for 8, 7. Those arms starting to feel a little bit tired yet. I hope so. 4, 3. Now keep your legs moving. Watch my change. Right here, I'm going to pull back, release. Pull back, release. So I'm working through my posture muscles. Now it may be that your biceps are tired, so you can do this without the weight. I promise you, if you're squeezing your shoulder blades together each time you pull back, you're still targeting your upper back muscles, yes? Here you go again. So we take it 4, 3, 2, great. Weights down, and another drink if you like, and we're going back to the little routine that we did, single step touch. But what we'll do is we'll do less reps and then we're going to add a little bit more on. Alright, here we go. So 2 scoops, again, one more time, brilliant. Now step touch, travel forwards, 4, 3, and step touch and travel back. Great. 2 scoops, listen to the difference. Step touch, travel forwards. 2 scoops, yes. 2 back. And now a step touch travels back. Great. 2 scoops, let's go. Step touch comes all the way forwards. 2 scoops. Step touch travels back. Now give me a box step. Forward, forward, back, back. Yes. And you can give me 4 more. 4, smashing. 3, 2, but then you're going to have to change and step forward with the opposite leg. Forward, forward, back. So for those of you who don't want to go a little bit bigger, there it is. You just take it really easy on the joints. Just pull back a little bit. Here's your change. We're going to walk forward and back. So we walk forward and straight back and march. Yes. So we come forwards and straight back and then a march. Brilliant. Come straight forward. So all the way forwards and back and then a march. We do that again. Now if you feel uncomfortable going back that quickly, just take your time. You've got all the time in the world. Yeah? Okay, so now we go for the 2 scoops. Brill. And now you step touch travel forwards. 2 scoops. And step touch and travel back. Great. 2 scoops, let's go. Step touch travel forwards. 2 scoops. Step touch and travel back. Great, so now we've got that box step again. Forward, forward, back, back. So again, if you want to go bigger, there it is. If not, just nice and comfortable for 4. Great. 3. And now exactly the same thing, opposite leg. Goes forward, forward, back. Yes. Great, those shoulders are back, that chest is lifted. 4 more. So we take that 4, 3, 2, and now you're going to walk forward, walk straight back, and then a march. Brilliant. So we walk forward, walk straight back, and then a march. We're doing that twice more, hold on tight. We walk forwards, and straight back, and then a march. Brilliant, one more time, walk it forward, and straight back, and then a march. Excellent. Grab some water and pick up your weights. Okay, so now we're going to work with the back of your arms. So right here, I push back, release. Can you see that? So my elbows are pushed back, I squeeze, release. Now if that feels a little bit uncomfortable, you've got the version that we were doing earlier, working through your posture muscles. So I'm working through your triceps. It's a breath out each time I push back and squeeze. So what I would say is we're going to have all kinds of different shape sizes, fitness levels targeting this video. And my job is to make sure that you all get a workout. So if you need to, you can put the weights down and keep going without the weights. Because do you know what? If you're done, you're done. How do you know you're done? Well, you shouldn't feel it in your joints, so that's a real good indicator that you should take a break. But the muscles will start to burn a little bit and they'll just generally fatigue. You'll feel that you can't and don't want to do anymore. When that happens, do a couple more and then take a break. Great. So right now, instinctively, I know for some of you, that's enough repetitions. So you can just keep next moving without the weights. I'm going to push for 8 more. So we go 8, 7, 6, 5. And then we've got a very short round of shoulder presses. So right here, elbows are just under, just 8. So I go 8, the elbows are just underneath the shoulders. If not, back to your bicep curl. Yes. 4 more. So we go 4, 3, brilliant, 2, and then those weights go to one side. And then keep the legs moving, take some more water. So now coming into a leg curl. Yes. Great. So remember your option, you can tap back if lifting that heel is too much. And I'm going to add in just a little bit more posture work by bringing the arms back. So there we go. So we've got our leg curls, chest lifted, back's nice and strong. We go again. So we take it curl, curl. Fabulous. Alright, now we've got 2 steps, 2 back. Now you can stay with your 2 steps or you can grapevine. It's up to you. I'm going to stay with the grapevine because I do like the grapevine. You may prefer to stay with the 2 steps, whichever suits you today. 4 more. So we're going for 4, 3, 2, and now I'm coming into a leg curl. Yes. Or remember, just that tap back. Try not to arch your back and don't fling the arms so strong by pulling back. Alright, here it comes. Grapevine, right here. 2 steps if you prefer. Let's do 2 more. Great. Now a leg curl and hold. Fantastic. 4 more. I'm going 4, 3, and now a grapevine. Bring it back. Leg curl and hold. Get ready, I'm going to mix it up real soon. Grapevine. Bring it back. Leg curl and hold. So now I'm going to do the grapevine and then the curls on the end. Grapevine, curl and hold. Grapevine, curl and hold. Yes. Grapevine, curl and hold. Brilliant. Grapevine, curl and hold. Are you ready? Double scoop. Goes. Hey! Step switch from forward. 4, 3, double scoop. Let's go again. And then you step touch all the way back. Brilliant. And now a box step goes forward, forward, back. Great. Again, so if you're feeling comfortable, you can start to really work into that. Terrific. So now the same thing, but tap change sides. So with all of the moves, if you feel like you're really getting into it, and you feel like you can go a little bit bigger, all you do is just either go wider and deeper or both. Ready? Walk forward, march and hold. Walk it back, march and hold. Walk it forward, march and hold. Walk it back, march and hold. Now we've got a grapevine, curl and hold, 3 curl. Grapevine, 3 curl. Remember you've got your 2 steps as an option. Grapevine, 3 curl. Yes. Grapevine, 3 curl. Double scoop. And back. Step touch comes forward for 4, 3. Double scoop. And back. The step touch travels back. 4, 3. And now you've got your box step, so we've got quite a few of those. So go bigger with those, even if you're just swinging your arms a little bit more, or punching up a little bit higher. All of that will help to elevate your heart rate and just challenge you that little bit more. Now we tap change sides, so we're going forward, forward, back. Yes, excellent. We stay with that. 4 more please. We go for 4, 3, 2, and now walk forward, march, watch my change. Take it back, you march, I've got 3 knees. Walk forward, you can march or you can add in those knees. Walk back, yes. Let's go again, walk forward, add in your knees. Walk it back, up to you. Walk it forward, add in your knees. walk it back. Great. Now you've got your grapevine, 3 curl, brilliant. Grapevine, 3 curl, grapevine, 3 curl, grapevine, 3 curl. March, grab some more water, grab your hand weights. Brilliant, so we're going to work into your shoulders a little bit more and your posture muscles. Alright, so the elbows are in, the palms face in. So I take the arms out for 2 and back for 2. So it's a breath out as I take the elbows out, a breath in on the return. And the hands, can you see, the hands still stay forward with my shoulders. And do you notice that the elbows stay close in by my side, so there's no daylight between my upper arms and my rib cage? Yes. Great. So now I'm going to give you more challenge, and it will be just by turning the palms up. So I go out. Now if you find that that's too much, do exactly the same thing with the palms facing in. So we go out and back. Lovely. Out and back, 4 more. 4 and back, yes. 3 and back, 2 more, 2 more. 2 and back. Now for some of you that may be your stop point, you might want to put the weights down. So I'm going to take the elbows out to the side and back. Yes, so I'm breathing out as the elbows come just to shoulder level, no higher than that. Again. So I lift, and down. I'll go for 4 more. So I'll go for 4 and release right here. 3, 2 more. So I'm taking that for 2 and 1 more to go. Great. Those weights go down. Take some more water, and then we're going into our last little bit of cardio. And then we're going to start really focusing on your lower body. So shoulders are back, arms are relaxed. Great. So now we're going to take a step touch again. Brilliant. And now I'm going to change the move. Watch mine. So I tap out to the side. Yes. Now if that catches your hip, so every time I tap out to the side, take a heel dig instead. So I go out, and I push the arms down to the side. You can do that without the arms, or if you want, you can just do the arms. Yes, let's go again. So I go single taps to the side. Great. And now I'm going to go heel digs to the front anyway. Brilliant. So now I'm going for taps to the side. Here we are. Hey! 4 more. And now I'm going to take heel digs or knees to the front. Great. Ready? Taps to the side. Knees to the front. Taps to the side. Knees to the front. Now I'm really happy for you to stay on the spot. Stay with the knees. Watch. I'm going to walk the knees forward, and then I'm going to travel the taps back. So knees come forward. You can do that with your heel digs. Tap back. Let me show you. So if you wanted to keep it low, you could heel, and then tap back. Yeah, it's all for the taking. All up to you. So heels or knees forward. Yes. And then tap back. Brilliant. Let's just do that 4 more times. So I take it 4, 3, and then I tap back. Excellent. I'm doing that again. So I come forward, hey, up, and then I take it back. If your hips are starting to feel tired, go for the heel digs. There you go. So that's just a little bit more hip friendly. Yes. Knees come forward. Sorry guys, itchy elbow. What a strange place to have an itch. Let's double scoop. Double back. And now step touch forwards. Double scoop. And then step touch back. Lovely. Now we box step. So because this is your last cardio round, start to go bigger if you're comfortable. 4 more right here. We take it 4, 3, 2, excuse me, and then we tap change sides. It's not just a little bit itchy, it's really itchy. I'm trying to ignore it, but it's not going to happen. 4 more, right here. 4, 3, 2, and now we walk it forward. I'm going to take 3 knees, but you can march. Take it back. Remember we fitted in the 3 knees as an option, but of course you could walk that through. I know you know. Yeah, lovely. And now the grapevine and 3 curls. Grapevine, remember you could replace that with 2 steps, so you don't have to cross the legs. Yeah? 1 more time. Brilliant. So knees travel forward. Remember you could do those on the spot, and then you tap that. Whoops. Knees travel forward. Doing safe hands, honestly, and then tap back. Knees travel forward, here if you prefer, and tap back. Brilliant. Knees come forward. Yay! Take that back. Let's go from the top. Let's double scoop. And let's step touch forward. This is your last round. Double scoop. Hey! Step touch back. Fabulous. Box step. Remember, a bit deeper if you want. Brilliant. 4 more. Right here. We take it 4, 3. How you feeling? Have you got that heart rate up a little bit? I hope so. Tap change sides. Hey! Getting your heart rate up is just so great for increasing your stamina, improving your heart and your lung function. Such a good thing. Walk forward, march your 3 knee. Take it back, march your 3 knee. Take it forward, march your 3 knee. Brilliant. Take it back, march your 3 knee. Grapevine, 3 curl. Grapevine, 3 curl. Let's go again. Grapevine, 3 curls. Grapevine, 3 curls. Beautiful. And then step knee forward. 4, 3, and then tap back. 4, 3. Knees come forward. 4, 3, and then tap back. Just twice more. Knees come forward. Heels if you prefer. Tap back. Lovely. Come on forward. Up to you. And then tap back. Brilliant. March. So grab some more water. So this is the point where you will need to use something for balance, maybe a chair or a wall. I've got my step board because that's just really convenient for me. Okay, so make sure you've got everything that you need. You don't need any weights, lower body work, and then we're going to stretch out, and then some of you will come and join me on the floor. Okay. So, when you're set up, I want you to keep the legs moving just a little bit, and let me just show you. So either on my chair, or just balancing, or just sofa or anything like that. So I'm going to come down, down, lift, lift. Can you see how tentative I've made that? I've made that for those of you that really struggle with your knees and your hips. I've made that small. Now if you wanted to, you could go a little bit bigger. See, I've slowed this down. So we're taking it really slowly, making sure and just double checking that your back feels comfortable and so do your knees. Yeah. And then for those of you that need more challenge, you can go down, lift. So you'll just simply take that bigger. Now if you do need an option, knee lift and down, knee lift and down. So you have some choices right here. So I'm going to take the mid-ground, so I'm only coming halfway down through my squat, and I'm taking it slowly. But I'm making sure that I'm not balancing with my hands up too high, because that's going to put stress on my shoulders. Some of you won't need the touch point, so you can fold your arms across your shoulders and do the squats without a touch point, yeah? Great. Breathe in on the down, So for some of you that might be just your stop and shake it out time. If not, I'm going to layer quite a few more in this week. So I push the heel back, yes. So now I've got 4 more for you. So 4 and back, 3 and back, 2 more, 2 and back, 1 more time. Okay, so now from here, I'm going to work the back of my legs. So I make sure that I've got my weight balance, shoulders back, and I bring the heel up. So I've actually got my foot in a neutral position, which means my foot's quite relaxed. If you wanted to, you could make that just a little bit more aggressive by pulling the heel up. Now watch that the knee doesn't come forward. So when you lift, let me come back. So I'm going to come forward so I'm against the white background so you can see. So here, when I bring the leg back, the knees underneath the hip, I'm not coming back this way. I should have thought about that, shouldn't I? Black leggings on a black background doesn't work very well. Lift and down, lift and down, lift and down. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Just take a little stretch. Bend your knees, just push the back out a little, just give you a little bit of a break before we load into that leg. So I'm going to change direction, but only so you can see. You can stay where you are. So right here, my foot's completely relaxed, shoulders are back, chest lifted, so I set my upper body posture, and then here, I've got the flex through the calf. Through the foot, sorry. Yes. So I lift and lower. Yeah. 8 more, but only if you want them. 8, a lot of you won't need them. 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, well done. So you don't need your balance point anymore. And for those of you that are going to leave before we do the floor work, I'm going to take everybody through their stretches. If you're staying for the floor work, you still need to do these stretches because I'm not going to repeat them later. So I'd like you to take 1 foot back, push the heel into the floor, palms facing, shoulder blades down, and bend that front knee a little. So I really hope you enjoyed the workout. If you feel that you want something with a tiny bit more challenge, then I would recommend out of the series of videos that I produce, Total Tone, and you can take the Total Tone to a slightly easier level if you feel that these sessions are too easy for you. Change sides. Push the heel back, bend the front knee, push the heel into the floor, take the hands behind so the shoulder blades are back and the chest is lifted. Fabulous. So you're going to take a stretch in the back of the arms, so you push up as far as you comfortably can. If that's just massively uncomfortable, here is fine. And then we change sides, so again you're taking that stretch in the back of the arm. Next stretch, if you want to use a balance point, be my guest. Toes up will take you into a deep heart stretch and a little bit more of an aggressive stretch. Toes down, just a little easier. You decide. And then we change. So you're going to sit back, feel that stretch in the back of the leg. You can, again, take the option if you want. So you can use the side to take a stretch in the front of the thigh. Just to remind you, if you wanted an option, the knees are bent, with a little tailbone tuck under. That's it. And then we change. So side will take the option. And relax. Well done. So if you're not doing the floor work, I really hope you enjoyed your workout. Come back soon and join me for the next one. If you are doing the floor work, I'm going to slow the music down. We're going to spend time working on your core, a little bit into your glutes, and then we've got some real nice stretches just to really finish off your workout. Thank you for joining me for our floor work component. So I would like you to come all the way down onto your back, and if you feel that you need a little bit of support for your neck, you can always just press pause, go and grab a towel, roll it up, and then just pop it underneath the base of the head, just to give your neck a little bit of support. Feet hip width apart, palms face down. We're going to work into your glutes. So right here, I'm going to just draw my tummy in, lift my bottom, squeeze, and then back down. Now if you find that's too much pressure on your neck or your back, then you can just squeeze your thighs together and then release. And if that's too much on the knees, just pop a cushion between your thighs and then just squeeze and release. If you're coming with me, you breathe out, lift, squeeze your bottom, breathe in and down. So the target area we're working is your glutes, your lower back's working a bit, and a lot of you might feel it through the front of the legs. What's happening is you're getting a stretch through the front of the thighs, so if you can feel it there, don't worry. If you're getting a stretch, it's because you need a stretch. So please don't think you're doing anything wrong. So it's a breath out as you lift and squeeze, breath in on the return. So for some of you, you might do a lot of core work, you might do a lot of Pilates, and you might need a bit more challenge whilst we're down here on the floor. So you can keep lifting up and down. But some of you may want to stay here at the top. We drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. I'm really squeezing through my glutes. I keep the hip bones level, I keep the tummy drawn in. There's a big squeeze on each one. Squeeze, squeeze. So I've got 2 sets of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. One more set, whichever version you're on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we relax all the way back down. Oh, well done. Bring the leg in, push up, feel a stretch through the back of the leg, and if that's too aggressive, just bring the knee in. Where you're looking to feel that is through the hamstrings. Good. And then we change sides, so we're going to extend the leg away, push up, feel that stretch through the back of the leg. Relax the shoulders. So I'm going to take the knees from side to side to work into your stomach, your waist and your back. So I take the arms out, the palms face up, the shoulder blades are down. And I breathe in as the knees go over. As I pull back, I push the shoulder blades down into the floor. And I do exactly the same thing opposite side. I'm pushing the knees together, keeping the shoulder blades down, breathing in as the knees go over, breathing out on the return. And if I needed to make that a little bit harder, I'd do exactly the same, but I'd have the feet up. The knees are away from your chest, the knees are over your hip sockets. You're breathing in as the knees go away. Breathe out on the way back, drawing your tummy down throughout the whole thing. Great, and we keep going with that. So I would like you to do 4 more repetitions. You're starting to feel tired, bring your feet down. When you get to the end of the 4, I'd like you to take a full body stretch. And we've got one more stomach exercise for you. Just take a couple of deep breaths before we get there. Enjoy the moment. The feet come in. Knees come in, tummy's drawn down, and then I'm going to tap the floor and back. So there's my option 1. My option 2, I scissor. Option 3, I tap further away. Now if you feel like your back wants to lift off the mat, come back down to the previous option. And if all of those are too much, then bring the knee in. You don't have to clasp the top of the knee, you can take the back of the thigh. Yes. Keep drawing the tummy down, And we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Well done. I'm going to take you into a nice gentle stretch release for your back and your hips. So the arms go to one side, the knees go to the other, and the head and shoulders are relaxed. Brilliant. And then we change sides, so the knees go all the way out to the side, arms to the other, and hold. Great. Bring the hands back in. Slowly push it all the way up to sitting. And then I'm going to take you for another stretch into your hips. So some of you will prefer to stay as you are. Others, you're going to take the leg out. Bring the foot up to or over. Sit tall, shoulders back, and rotate. And now we change sides. So you're going to extend the leg away, bring the foot up to or over, sit tall, and rotate. Come out of that stretch, and then you're going to very slowly make your way up to standing. Take one foot behind, so I take my right foot behind and I reach over. Your option is here. And then we change sides. So the foot goes behind, push into the hip, and reach. Come all the way out of that stretch. Take the arm across the body, just draw the shoulders down. And then we change sides, just take that stretch across the shoulder. Release. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. One more time, deep breath in and breathe out. Thank you so much for joining me today for your workout. I hope you enjoyed it.